Alright, how you doing? This is Steel Swift team lead for Spectre 6 Milsim. Just finishing up with VBSS training, visit board search seizure here at Port Canaveral Fire Training Facility. Fantastic day.
Awesome. Tell me a little bit about it. What'd you think?
It was a great change from our normal training regimen. Our team, we like to get together. We run a lot of glass houses. We do a lot of mount training. We do a lot of stress drills with rifle skills. This was something that was totally different than normal. Part of it was going from bright outdoor light to the extreme dark of a ship hold. You've got 360 degrees all of the time with slated grates as you move around the ship. Very narrow. Not only did we have to change our gear setup, we're running really light, really slim, but it was a very different style of play than we're used to, and the training in the morning was fantastic, lead into the games in the afternoon.
Speaking of training in the morning, which of the four do you think might have benefited your team the most?
We found the best benefit to be the actual in-ship training, and it was because it's something that we've never experienced. So obviously we were able to really draw heavily from a lot of both prior military training that most of us have, as well as the CQB and the mount stuff that we have when we're actually moving through the upper ship deck, when we're moving from a helo landing or moving up gangplanks. However, once we were in the ship, that's something that we've never experienced. So we really brought a lot from that. The cadre did a fantastic job of being able to pause us, break down, here's how you guys can efficiently improve your skill, here's how you can make it smoother, here's how you can make it faster. And I think we were really able to walk away from that with some both things that we're going to work on in our own training, as well as just new ways of doing things that are going to bring our team to just that a little bit extra level that we're seeking.
Cool. Did you notice almost an immediate improvement on the afternoon scenarios?
Absolutely. One is that we were able to be exposed at a walk, crawl, run in the morning, so once we actually got into the hold, it wasn't totally foreign to us. At the same time, we were able to take that training and regroup just before we either opened a door, opened a hatch, and flooded a room. We were able to say, okay, remember what we did this morning. We're going to be tight on the corners. We're going to have our three-man carry through, just like Cadre was talking about. So for us, that was really helpful.
And of the couple afternoon scenarios that we put you guys through, what do you think was your favorite?
I don't have a favorite. The three were very unique in that the first scenario, you had civilians and hostages that you had to deal with, so that was a lot of fire control, as well as methodical clearing without shooting first. The second game, it was all hostiles with a VIP, so when you saw motion, you were able to just open up, make the shots without putting any sort of hostages in danger. And the third game, obviously with the respawns and the QRS backup, we were able to have a little bit more high intensity, high action, shoot it out, which, as a last event of the day is always a lot of fun.
Right. What do you think might be the one particular thing out of this entire event that you might be able to apply to your game tomorrow, or the next event you go to, or the next Milsim event?
I think it's that probably what we're going to take away from this is just taking our team and really tightening things up. Our fundamentals are very solid. We practice them very often, but being able to have some skilled cadre break us down and say, here's how we can decrease some of your spacing between your guys, we can get our guns into position a little bit faster. And so I think what we're going to walk away from is, even though we practice a lot, maybe having somebody step back and really say, okay, here's how we can really tighten it up. And because that was something we ran into, it is so close quarter, it is so tight that those tiny little movements make a big difference.